What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Chaos Monday. Chaos Monday. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm excited. We've got a lot to talk about today. We got to talk about the new Chaos Hero. Big shout out to Load Runner for digging up some screenshots for us. Xe'Sha. In fact, Load Runner called Xe'Sha as the new hero for Hero Wars Mobile about 2 months ago. And I was doubtful, but I apologize. I apologize. I should not have doubted you, my friend. Christine and Jay did some translation work for us. Big shout out to them. If you haven't already, check out the video that I published earlier this morning, talking all about the brand new hero. First look, talking through the skills, my thoughts about the different skills, and we're going to continue that discussion today. After I've had a little while to think about it, we're gonna talk a little bit more about that hero. We're also going to talk about Ascension. Apparently going live today, Ascension and the City of Asgard and the Guild Raid system on Hero Wars Facebook and web went live today, earlier this morning, on a small browser version of the game. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about all of the released Ascended skills. And then we're probably going to wrap things up with a little bit of a discussion about a new account that I'm going to start possibly Thursday night. I think I'm going to restructure our Thursday live streams to be more focused on this brand new account. We're still going to cover the events, and the time of the live stream isn't going to change at all. But we are going to structure Thursday's live stream around this brand new account. But we'll get to that in just a little bit. First of all, we got to talk about Xe'Sha. We got to talk about Xe'Sha and how complex her skills are. Actually, first of all, let's say hi to everybody. I apologize. Took last week off. It was a good decision. I'm not saying that I was burnt out, but it was nice to have a little bit of a break from the day-to-day minutia. I hope you all enjoyed the videos that I prepared for you and published over the weekend. I had a great time visiting family. My new nephew-in-law had a fantastic first birthday on Saturday. Got to visit with a lot of friends and family, and it's just good to be back. It's good to be back. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. To catch a plane back home. Those of you that follow me on Snapchat and Instagram saw all of that. Flew home, went and got Remy. Man, did I miss Remy. Put the video out, and I've been like so excited to live stream. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's say hi to the members. Lim Bakago says hi, Charlie. Tanya H. D. Warman says, listen only mode. That's all right. We'll keep an eye on things for you. Ned S. says, hi, Charlie. Welcome back. John Knox watching over on Facebook. Let's see. Denny, good afternoon, Charlie. Between the new mobile character and all the Ascension skills just listed, we may be here all afternoon. You know, we're going to try our best to keep things short and succinct. I do have 6. I have 6 videos. 6 video ideas that I've come up with since Saturday, on top of the catalog of video ideas that I've been trying to get through. I really want to get back to my roots and focus on some of the new player basic stuff. Even though a lot of you don't really care about that, there are a lot of people that do, and that's my focus, is helping out new players and helping them save money and getting the most out of every dollar that they can. Vance Jennings, Darren, welcome back. Let's see, Toons, what's up, Toons? Susie, Michael, Armand, Xe'Sha and the Legend of the Ten Rings. You know, I still haven't watched that stinking movie. Ugh, I need to go watch it this week. Griff, what's the overrunner on the man bun making an appearance? Oh, it's on. We here. Brent is here. Devin Wright is here. Welcome back. Mark Eastman, welcome back. Osha, what's going on, Osha? Watching on YouTube. Justin, let's see. Susie Trefconte, welcome back. Topaz Blue, good to see you. Aloha, Richard, good to see you too, my friend. Glenn watching from Connecticut. Michael says, welcome back, Charlie. Jonathan Young. John Edward, Emerald Galaxy. In a new Asgard information. I'm getting a little bit. Alibaba, what's up? Sustan, welcome back. Hero Wars Guide sounds like productive time off. Oh, it was great. Lexana, welcome back. Zol. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Charlie's man bun makes him look like Bruce Willis in his Die Hard days, like he's hunting German terrorists, but with airsoft things. Oktoberfest gaming. Ah, man. Charlie's man bun. Oh, I just read that. Just read that. Thank you for bringing some cooler weather to Florida. Oh, you know what? I'm actually pretty excited to be back in St. Louis. As wonky as this sounds, I like the fall. I do like the fall a lot. I like the cooler weather. I like the leaves. I like wearing sweaters and hoodies. I like bonfires. You know, beanies. You guys know I love my beanies. What's up, Dex the Boss? What's up, Dex the Boss? So Xe'Sha. Let's talk about Xe'Sha, and then we really got to talk about Ascension, guys. I've been chomping at the bit to talk about these skills. I've barely even looked at the Ascension skills that were leaked, and then they were published officially earlier this morning. So let's first of all, I want to show you guys this picture of Remy. The doggy hotel that she was staying at was sending me pictures, a couple of pictures every day, and this is by far like my favorite picture. This is one of my favorite pictures of Remy ever. So I'm super happy. I'm actually gonna get this printed off and put it in my office. Very excited to get this picture. I just want to kind of share it with you all. So Xe'Sha. The Xe'Sha store, all right? So, otherworldly chest. This, of course, is the event chest. We have items here, green, blue, violet. There's going to be orange items here. Like, right? There's going to be orange items here. Like the Xe'Sha Scarlet Mist skill. It's a good skill. I think it's going to be very impactful. But we're going to compare it to another hero in just a second. So, there's going to be more items here. And obviously, they've made the change. Let me hide the chat real quick. They've made the change. Whoops. There we go. You can see here that the Xe'Sha has 4 stars. Now remember, guys, typically whenever you buy a hero on an event like this, they're summoned in at 3 stars. This tells me that the first summon has already taken place. This is the second summon. Now, if you guys remember the last event like this we had, the heroes' soul stones were available in it was a Lilith event, right? It was a Lilith event. Was it a Lilith? Who was it? Was that Facebook? Maybe that was browser. Man, it's all running together. So the items in the chest probably will not include soul stones, but you know, this is the basic how to summon these new heroes. It's possibly going to be the same. I forgot to check. I don't know if somebody could check what the costs were. If 10,000 is still the same cost to get a 4-star, I would greatly appreciate that. And obviously the green, blue, and violet items are not worth getting, but the orange items will definitely be worth getting, especially those that are only available in Chapter 14, which does not exist on Hero Wars Mobile. Yeah? Tristan and Facebook Web, the Soul Stones. Oh, thank you, Denny. Thank you. We're talking about different platforms. I apologize. So first we have Death Ray. All right? And this skill is interesting. This is a heal, right? We have a heal. We have a heal for the Chaos heroes if she's able to kill heroes. This is the first of its kind. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Summon is at 2 stars, I believe. Okay. If it starts at 10,000 and we're saving the previous cost, then that's a plus. And we're saving the previous. Okay. Let's see. This is a single target hit. We don't know the modifier yet. All right. That's kind of how... We don't know what the modifier is yet. We don't know if it's health. We don't know if it's magic attack. We don't know what it is yet. And not only do we not know what the stat that's going to modify this skill, we don't know how big of a modifier it is. So it's kind of hard to say how much damage this is going to do. But this reminds me a lot of a... maybe Satori, kind of like a Satori hit. It's one big hit instead of a bunch of small hits, but that's kind of the parallel that I'm thinking. Now, obviously, like I said, it's hard to know for sure without knowing the stats that modifiers it and percentage modifying on this. And this is Hero Wars Mobile, guys, by the way. Charlie Quinn. Charlie Quinn, Medicine Woman. If the target is killed in the process of applying the skill, the allies get health back in double size. So you don't get the heal if you don't kill the enemy. You don't get the heal if you don't kill the enemy. And chances are the first death ray will not kill the enemy. Right? Cannot be copied. Faceless not be happy. Faceless is not going to be working the Chaos Heroes. I'll take it. It's a cool ability. Very complex, like I said in my video earlier today. But after I published my video this morning, I got to thinking about how we don't know what the modifiers are. So we really don't know how strong these are. We don't really know. Lode Runner will get us the information probably in the next week or so. I mean, you got to think, Halloween is like 10 days away, 12 days away. Halloween being like 12 days away, effectively just under 2 weeks away. We got to get more information about Xe'Sha pretty quickly. But Scarlet Mist is the interesting ability that I think is going to change how a lot of people use her. And what I'd like to talk about real quick. Faceless Copy can move over breakpoints? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So this covers the battlefield with fog for 4 seconds. This blinds the entire enemy team for 4 seconds. This is what's going to allow her to not be a chaos-specific hero. Now, I want to think about for a little bit other heroes that do a lot of blinding. The one that comes to mind the most for me is Qing Mao. All right? Qing Mao does a good job of blinding key heroes. You also have Fox, which does a similar function. Are there any other mobile heroes that I'm not thinking of that does blind? I guess Peppy kind of does, but Peppy's kind of a chaos hero also. To me, Scarlet Mist looks like the first ever complete blind that works for both magic and physical attacks. This doesn't work for skills. This is just basic attacks, though, guys. This is just basic attacks. Qing Mao, Heidi, Isaac. Isaac is... Does he blind? Does he blind on mobile? Knockback. Shield drones. Heals engineer. Observer drones. No, I don't think he blinds, does he? No. Heidi. It's his toxic spit, right? Shoots the nearest enemy. I'm looking for like an area of effect blind, though. An area of effect. This unit is not a blind. It works only on basic attacks. Correct. You know, that is something, though. I apologize. I can't read Cyrillic there, but makes the statement forces the opponent to miss basic attacks. I wonder if that includes, you know, Satori, Celeste, and other Xe'Sha and Morrigan attacks as well. Those magic attacks. Yep. Hero Wars Battleground. We're going to talk about that in a second. Artemis, Alvanor. Is it True Light? Yeah, okay. True Light. True Light is a nice congruent skill. True Light is very similar to the Fog. Somebody said Alvanor. Where's my Alvanor? There we go. Ruin of Ice. Slowing. Fire damage. Protection. Alvanor doesn't blind. Cure can blind well with Dog Pet. No, that's Elliot. That's Facebook and web. We're talking about mobile. We're talking about mobile. So interesting. This is interesting. And this is something that I missed. In fact, I should probably go leave a note. I should go leave a note on the video. There we go.
You want more money?
Whoops. There we go. Note the Scarlet Mist ability only prevents basic attacks, not skills. I should pin this. Pin. Okay. I meant to do that earlier. Yeah, after I was going back and I was rewatching the video and I was like, oh, it doesn't say miss attacks. It just says miss basic attacks. I was like, oops. Yeah, Kira silences. Alvinor blocks basic attacks. You know, that's very true. That is very true. But it's only part of the time, right? Alvinor only blocks basic attacks part of the time. Alvinor activates Rune of Earth to protect his allies. While the rune is active, allies take decreased damage from basic attacks. It's not a complete block, but it's enough, right? It's worth mentioning. It's worth comparing the two. You know, that might not be a bad comparison either. You know, we have this hero who's a mage, you know, mage support. We have Xe'Sha that's a mage support. This might be the best comparison between the two. We have a nice area of effect. We have a nice heal. We have a nice little bit of damage there. And then we have damage prevention. You know, very similar. Very, very similar. Interesting. Alvinor might be the one to compare him to. Emerald Galaxy, yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. What's up, Scott K? By preventing base attacks, the effects are more like the Alvinor basic attack block. True, 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 true. Blind heroes can still use abilities, but their abilities will miss. Yeah, Azul, that's a specific thing that's different between blind and silence, which I don't like. I don't like that at all, by the way. Okay, so the next ability, and I don't know if these are green, blue, violet. I don't know what order these are in, but I think this is the blue ability. Growing Power. Every time an ally loses health from friendly abilities, Xe'Sha gets permanent magic attack bonus of 25% of health loss by an ally. So you're basically giving her a nice magic attack buff, which makes me think that all of these skills are going to have a low modifier, like a really, really, really low magic attack modifier. Otherwise, they would be too powerful. Being able to gain a lot of magic attack pretty quickly is a nice thing. It just depends on the actual wording. What this is here, what Growing Power is here, this is a translation from Cyrillic. So we don't 100% know if this is accurate or not. And something tells me that there is more to this text, more to this skill line of text than what we're reading. I don't know if it's self-harm, if it would, you know, if it applies to the violet ability, which we'll talk about in a second. You know, I don't know exactly what this is gonna do, but so far what we have is we have an ability that provides, or that makes her basic attacks be magic damage. We have an ability that hits one target with the lowest magic defense, a single target attack for the lowest magic defense, which is going to be interesting when you start looking at some of the low magic attack or magic defense heroes. And then the fog, the Scarlet Mist, right? A chaotic team based on Lilith and Xe'Sha will need a lot of heal and health just to boost hard Lilith. I would prefer Peppy Jorgen instead and run Celeste Maya and Ziri. Lots to talk about. Zol, I hope that there is a brawl with Xe'Sha. Gosh, I hope there is. We can test out all of the Chaos teams. We can test all of them out. That'd be amazing. That'd be so cool. And then finally, what I'm presuming to be her Violet ability, Otherworldly Power. Not to be confused with Growing Power, but Otherworldly Power. She damages all allies, including herself, not herself. Does this include her? I don't know yet. I don't know. Xe'Sha damages her allies for 3% of their maximum health. If the health of these allies is above 25%, yada yada. Heroes filled with power receive a bonus to a magic attack for 4 seconds. So, this is a magic attack bonus to presumably the entire team every time this ability fires off. How much magic attack? That's a good question. How much magic attack are the allies receiving? What is the cooldown of this ability? How often does this ability happen? And of course, Chaotic Heroes get a double bonus. And again, a reminder, Chaos Heroes are Cleaver, Peppy, Astaroth, Dorian, Lilith, and now Xe'Sha. Xe'Sha on Hero Wars Mobile reminds me of the Great Storm event. Emerald Galaxy, it is the Great Storm event, boss. It's a recolor. Sometimes Nebula Martha is really strong with Kira and 2 tanks. Agree. Little late, but I made it. Code of All Trades, welcome back. Charlie, does Nebula Violet skill increase Martha healing if she stands near Martha? Looks like somebody answered your question. That's why health is the most important stat for her. But then I wanted to jump back, and I wanted to ask this question before we move on to the next topic. Every time an ally loses health, this doesn't include, or this doesn't just include Chaos. We also have other heroes that damage themselves. And the only one that I could think of is Ju. Are there any other heroes aside from Chaos Heroes, are there any other heroes that damage themselves? And of course, Zhu's green ability, each of Zhu's attacks deals additional damage in the form of pure damage while sacrificing 2% of their own health. So are there, aside from Chaos Hero, Cleaver, how to become 102, you used to give 100, Brent, there's a join button. There's a join button next to the subscribe button on my YouTube dashboard, youtube.com/Hero Essential. Let's see. I need to get that bot going. That's a reminder. Let's see. Actually wanted to check and see if we're still at 101 or if I need to change that. And I haven't played, guys, I haven't played New World. I haven't played New World since Thursday, and I cannot wait to play New World. I'm going to play New World late tonight. Late tonight. Let's see. If I can stay awake, I guess, since I was up at 3. I'm at 108. Okay. I'm at 108 members. Oh, there we go. Kumar, I apologize. I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name, but thank you so much for joining the YouTube Guild. Let's change this while we're here. Let's see sub number. Or 108. Oh, there's Brent 109. Well, you know, we're just gonna do that. Guys, thank you so much. So Kumar and Brent joining the YouTube Guild. They're supporting me beyond just watching, but if you'd like to support the channel without paying $1 or anything, all you got to do is leave a like. Click on the like button. Of course, subscribe is always helpful, but you know, just simply liking a video is enough, and it's absolutely free, and it takes like 2 seconds. But guys, Kumar, Brent, the link to my Discord is in the description box down below. If you are a Discord person, I would love it if you would join the Discord and let me add you to the private channel. The private channel is where I spend most of my time, although I do float around my Discord quite a bit. Just jump in there and then click @HeroWarCentral and we'll get you added. We need more, please. Oh yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there, Tanya. Don't worry about it. $1 Million Pythons. Are we still running wild? Oh, Hulkamania. So, okay. So, is there any other hero that damages themselves? We got to move on. We got to move on to the next topic. Mr. Green, young, no, sadly. Have an awesome day. Appreciate the feedback. Working on my blender. Elliot, good luck. Good luck. It's just Zhu, right? There is no other hero aside from Chaos Heroes. Again, aside from Chaos Heroes that damage themselves. I was trying to like scroll through, and I don't think there is. Judge damages all heroes, even heroes on your bench, I'm guessing. Chaba, Kai, Maya, Rufus. Yeah. All right. Well, if we think of more, we'll come back to it. If we think of more, we'll come back to it. Let's talk about Ascension. Let's talk about Hero Wars Facebook and web. Guys, I apologize. Mobile players, we're going to talk about browser a little bit. The City of Asgard guild raids went live this morning on some social media platforms. None that are English speaking, unfortunately. But we do have quite a bit of information. We have a lot of information about the Asgard and all that system. And I'd like to do some videos about it over the next couple of days. But there's really no sense in doing too many videos about this until it actually comes out. I don't want to just copy what the other Russian YouTubers are doing. I'll put my own spin on it once it's released and in an English version, so it's a lot easier to contextualize with the conversation. There is a live stream tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. UTC. This is bothering me, guys. Whoops. Yeah, you can see there's already people here waiting. 4:30 is 30 minutes before my live stream. 30 minutes before my live stream. So, usually they start their live stream an hour before my live stream, and they finish up in plenty of time. There's no way that Daniel is going to finish his live stream before my live stream starts. There's no way he's going to wrap up this entire discussion in 30 minutes. And it bothers me. It bothers me. I don't like it. But it's an official live stream. And they'll be talking about Asgard. They'll talking about Guild Raid. They're going to play it a little bit. We're going to go live at 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC, like we always do. If they're still live whenever we go live, we will watch them together. So delete Teamfight Tuesday an hour and put it on your agenda? Maybe. I got to be mindful of people that pay attention to my schedule, though. I don't want people to suffer because I can't keep my schedule. There are a lot of people that listen to me on their lunch break, that listen to me in the car, that watch me during specific times. I'm not sure that I want to do that. But on top of that, we now have all of the Ascension skills. So let's actually... We're going to do this. So we're going to talk through all of the Ascension skills real quick. We're not going to spend a ton of time on it because I think that we're going to have to, spend a lot of time team fight testing once all of these go live. And guys, if you can imagine the amount of team fight testing on Tuesdays that we're going to have to deal with, now that all of a sudden these 7 heroes are very different, we don't even know if these upgraded skills are going to apply to Teamfight Tuesday. That's okay. So Healing Beam we've known about for a while. This is the Ascension rank 5 for Thea. So Solar Sanctuary is her ultimate. Thea heals all members of the team. Her upgraded ability, all healing that exceeds the max health is converted into a shield. This is really strong, guys. This is stronger than you guys think out of the gate. So now she's going to be applying shields to heroes. All right, well, this is why we can't have nice things. One man spam, one man ban. There we go. So she's going to apply an extra damage shield with her green ability. Now she's going to apply an extra shield with her ultimate as well. And the problem that we had a lot of the time with Thea, in my opinion, was since her strong heal was her ultimate, you sometimes had to wait to use it until multiple heroes needed a heal. Now you can just throw that ultimate out literally at any time. You can throw that heal out at any time, and the healing that is overhealing, that goes over the max health of those heroes, and it affects everybody on your team, becomes a damage absorption shield. Now, it doesn't specifically say all damage. It says that absorbs any damage. It could still mean pure or physical or magical, but I'm hoping it's going to absorb all damage. This is going to be very strong. I think Thea is going to be top tier healer after this. I could be wrong. Top tier healer. We have Nebula. We already know about the Serenity ability. Astral Projection is Nebula's ultimate here. Astral Projection, the Astral Balance Projection. This is actually interesting. Triggering Astral Projection grants the balance effect to 2 allies, boosting their physical attack and magic attack for 5 seconds. So the Equilibrium. The Equilibrium ability is the one that boosts the damage output. Prince Lobiyal, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. This is the one that boosts the physical attack or the magic attack of the hero in front of or behind, or the 2 in front of or behind or whatever of Nebula. Now, every time that she uses her ultimate, it's going to apply it again for 5 seconds. Now, it doesn't say which 2 allies it's applying it to, but what if Nebula has her little dancing blue ball and it's boosting my Kark, boosting the damage output of my Kark by that physical attack, and then she uses her ultimate, right? And it throws another ability. Will they stack? Can I get 2 damage buffs on the same hero? I don't know how good this is until I know the answer to that question. I don't know yet. Then we have Kai. We didn't see any of Kai's Ascension abilities yet, and I'm very excited about Kai. Very excited. We might have to change things up a little bit on my Bob team. Explosive Sphere is the fire sphere that deals deal damage on the front line. This is very much like Ishmael's attacking. Now, a lesser explosive sphere is attached to an enemy and deals pure damage for 8 seconds, then deals magic damage on explosion. So it's going to hit, right? It's going to damage over 3 seconds, and then one of those enemies, apparently, is going to get damaged for an additional 8 seconds, and then there's going to be more damage at the end of that. So his one ability his one ability is going to put 12 seconds of damage on a single hero and then a big damage at the end. One of Kai's problems is his lack of putting enemy heroes away. His ability to team up with Kark, the Fetters of the Wind, this is where he knocks up all of the heroes, right? Detonating Fetters of the Wind. So now, if you use his ultimate, when... So the Whirlwind launched by Fetters of the Wind multiplies the damage area of all explosive spheres and activates them. So now you're going to want to time this ultimate. You're going to want to time his ultimate for when the enemy has the explosive spheres active. Multiplies the damage area. Oh, multiplies the damage area. Not multiplies the damage. Okay, so it only spreads out the area. It doesn't actually add the damage to it. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with Kai. I think I'm going to start using Kai a lot more on browser. I don't know if I can drop the best hero in the game faceless, but not bad. Cleaver is another one that we didn't see any of his Ascension skills yet either. We have Putrefaction, deals pure damage to the nearest enemy and himself. Of course, we know about that. The hero pulled by Rusty Hook takes 200% more damage from Putrefaction. This is going to counter Martha like crazy, guys. Any backline hero that Cleaver grabs a hold of, taking an extra bit of damage, extra pure damage, takes 200% more damage from Putrefaction for 20 seconds. That's triple the damage, guys. Triple the damage. It's going to blow up Martha's. And then we have Cleaver throws a hook, and the upgrade pushes away their allies and damages them. Interesting. The hero pulled by Rusty Hook pushes away their allies and damages them. So I read this, and I'm not sure how this is going to work. He throws the hook out, he yanks Martha back, and then Martha ends up being by herself in the front line, and all of the enemy team gets pushed back. I'm not sure how that works. Malphaeus, unknown. I don't know yet. Kane with Nebula will be nuts. Agree. Kark could get both. I hope so. I hope so, Guardian 06. I hope so. Good thing Cleaver is still rare. Cleaver's going to be the best tank in the game, guys. Best tank in the game. Astaroth is already starting to lose out. And Aurora is so easily countered. If you know what you're doing, Aurora is so easy mode now. I hate to say it, but Aurora is easy to counter now. Then we have Qingmao, again, another hero that we didn't know what she did. Open Heart, this is her armor reduction effect. Her upgrade, additional decreases target's max health by 100% of damage dealt with the basic attack. Qingmao cannot be decreased target's max health by over 40%. So what this is going to do is this is going to deal damage. Her basic attack is going to deal damage, as well as reducing the armor, and then also reduce the max health. Reduce the max health of those tanks. Very strong ability. Reducing the max overall health of the front line. Very strong ability. And then we have Xinglong modifier. When Qingmao uses the Xinglong skill, the Dragon Spirit deals 1 extra hit to its target for each blinded enemy on the battlefield. Alright, so the original ability will hit the nearest enemies 3 times, burning them for 5 seconds, pushing them back, and damaging them. One of Qingmao's abilities is an area of effect blind, and if you wait to use her ultimate for when the enemies are blinded, she'll get extra hits. She's going to tear through tanks, guys. She's going to tear through enemy tanks so fast. You think Ascension will make its way to mobile in time? I hope not. I don't think so, Pat Fez. I don't think so. I think mobile is a more Titan-focused game, and Facebook and web and VK is a more hero-focused. Counterintuitive to his miss skill and counterintuitive to his gleave. You're right. You're right, Guardian. You're absolutely right. I guess, you know, he does hit everybody in the front line if everybody's knocked back. That is interesting. That is interesting. That is interesting. I hadn't thought about that. How is Aurora easy to counter? I mean, 40% of the time, she works every time, right? Darkstar's Ascension, we've already seen control. This Black Arrows modifier. If Darkstar has an enemy affected by the control skill when using Black Arrows, she releases an extra arrow and prolongs the control duration for 10 seconds. It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. So now you're going to get 14 seconds of taking an enemy out of the fight. 14 seconds. This is like Arachne level control. Arachne level control. 14 seconds. Could you imagine slapping Mara on this? I don't even know. How much does Mara get? We haven't even... man, how much does Mara get? How much... So this... Oh, I can... Ooh, evolve. Okay. So this Mara isn't even that leveled up. An extra 85%. So almost... So 20% less... 20% less of the 14 seconds would be, I don't know, 3 seconds. So 11... 25 seconds? With Amara, will she get 25 seconds? Am I reading that right? And that's just at this. That's just at an 80,000 Mara. Will we be controlling enemy heroes for 25 seconds? Chaba beat Aurora all day. Yep, Chaba beats Aurora. Yeah, Heroes Battleground. Yeah, it does absolutely get countered by Sebastian. The same thing that counters Arachne and Jorgen and everything else. Sebastian is going to be such an important hero for now on. 25 seconds of 6 on 4 is too OP. Let's see how it goes. Darkstar may be the best marksman. I did put out a video the other day saying that Darkstar was going to be the best marksman. And then finally Artemis. We've already seen her smart arrow ability. Is that the last one? Yeah. The next one, Deadly Shower. Artemis launches a barrage of shoots. Barrage of shoots, striking enemies with a rain of arrows. When Deadly Showers is triggered, Artemis fires 7 more arrows. This ability, like, I had to read this a couple of times. So Deadly Shower deals... She shoots 10 arrows out. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Of course, I'm only... This skill's only level 18, so it's probably much higher than this. Well, it's definitely much higher than this. So she's gonna shoot out almost double the amount of hits with her ult. She's just gonna hit a bunch of enemies. Artemis is gonna be doing some pretty massive damage. Pretty massive damage. Developers about to mess the game up like how Dodge broke Aurora Kane. We figured it out. We figured it out, and Aurora is easily to counter now. If so, that's getting nerfed. How Darkstar will be perfect for when Azeroth and Marthas are just left about. Yep. Each arrow is doing that amount of damage. Right, but that's the skill is only level 18. Each subsequent shower fires 7 more arrows. Is that how you're reading that? So every time she ults, there's 7 more arrows. So it goes from 17 to 24 to 30, 31. What's the cooldown timer of Kai's skills? Malphaeus, I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to go look. I don't have it handy. Are our heroes getting upgrade in Hero Wars Mobile? No. No, not all heroes. Not all heroes. So Ascension is going to be spicy. It's going to be spicy. It's going to change some things. I'm glad I have Cleave Daddy. I'm not sure if I'm going to use him. I'm very excited to use Kai more in my Kark team, but I don't know if I'm going to need to use him. Sebastian, again, proving himself to be possibly the best hero in the game, aside from Faceless. Right? This is just countered by Sebastian. This is just countered by, armor and healing. I can't wait to see some Artemis teams, though, guys. Artemis teams. Artemis. Maybe this is a good segue. So, the last thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today. No, Rufus Buff Rufus can't be a part of the game. He'd be too powerful. He'd break the game. Since Nebula and Judge are the guardians of the boss, isn't this the perfect time to rework Judge? Yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Judge doesn't get a rework. Abderham, I think Judge might get a rework in all this. Maybe your strength 2 skill upgrade would be lose 50 pounds. Do we know if there's going to be a second wave of upgradable heroes? Yeah, Darren, all of the heroes will eventually have their skills upgraded. All of them will. All 55 of them will. But only 7 right now. Artemis will be a boss hero. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. So let's talk about the third thing that I'm gonna discuss here. I put out a video a couple of days ago. I don't remember when I put it out, but this individual sent me an email. Which, by the way, if you guys want to be featured on, or if you want to share a cool fight or something, email me at just herowarcentral@gmail.com, or send me a Dropbox link or Google Drive link, and we'll figure it out. I'd prefer to have like a YouTube link. So I put this video out about somebody beating Seymour at 250,000 power level. Now Seymour is the boss of the. Let me switch this over. Seymour is the boss of the browser version of the game. He's at the end of chapter 15, and he beat this guy with 250,000 power level. Come to find out that Seymour scales with your team level, so you can actually beat Seymour at like 70,000 power level if you can get to him. You know, fighting through all of these fights, you know, like the Runaway Princess and the Path of Madness and all of these, fighting through all of these at a low level sounds like a nightmare to me, if I'm being honest. It sounds like a complete nightmare. So what we're gonna do, and I thought about this over the weekend. I asked my private channel about it, and we had some good suggestions. What I'm gonna do, since I don't really do this that much. The web version of the game, the hero-wars.com, I am going to start an account on here with the sole purpose of beating Seymour with as little hero power as possible. So like the goal is to get it to beat him with under 250,000. This guy beat him. The video that I published a couple of days ago beat Seymour with 260,000 power level. I'm gonna beat him with 250 or less, and we're gonna follow the same strategy that this individual did, but we're gonna tweak it a little bit. I think we're gonna have some issues, and it's gonna take a long time to do. It's gonna take a long time to build up because there are some difficult to get heroes. Heroes like, let's see here. Maya, you get from the arena shop as well as from the 7-day starter quest, I believe. Lilith, you can get from the tower shop, which is the other part of it. Faceless, you can get from the friendship shop, which is pretty easy to get. The other one is Martha, which I'm gonna have to get from the 28-day rewards. I'm gonna have to get those, or during the Winterfest or Summer Festival next year. And then finally, Zhu is a Silver Guild War Trophy hero. So those are the 5 heroes that this individual used. Those are the 5 heroes that I'm going to target initially, but I think I might try to change things up a little bit. I may focus on using some of these Ascended heroes instead. I think Artemis has a place. Darkstar doesn't really work for that setup. Doesn't work. Qingmao could be interesting, but I think she's going to still not be good enough for what I'm looking to do. Qingmao is a good boss damage dealing hero, but I don't think that she's going to be better than Zhu, but she might be. She might be better than Zhu. I'm curious how this is going to work. With Seymour. Cleaver, I'm not going to worry about Cleaver. I'm definitely not going to do Kai. Kai is not a good boss fight. He's a good campaign hero, but he's not a good boss fighting hero. Nebula is a possibility, but again, I'm not sure that Nebula is what I need for this setup. Thea, I was looking at this thinking about if Thea could replace Martha in my trek to defeat Seymour, and I might attempt it. But the thing about Martha, and the reason why we use Martha Faceless for Seymour is for the speed up. is for the speed up to get enough damage output. But if potentially Artemis can do enough damage over time, if I can save Artemis's ultimates to rain those arrows onto the pillars, it could be the thing. Maybe Kai, I don't know. Maybe Kai with his spheres. I don't know. Martha. Keep in mind those skill upgrades require going through the tree, and then you have to get through at least 45, 48 nodes to get to the rank 5 upgrade. I mean, Guardian 06, I appreciate that. And it may be too. It may improve the power level of my heroes too much. I'm just thinking about using new stuff, right? Using new stuff, trying something a little different. I don't know. Anyone with a Cleve Daddy is going to be annoying. Yep. I believe that Asgard might come out on Thursday because that's no. They said Daniel said that City of Asgard was coming out in like November, but he could be wrong. It could be coming out Thursday. We'll find out. Thursday. So thirsty. So the plan then, guys, is going to be Thursdays. We're going to discuss every event through the lens of this brand new account, right? We're going to make decisions based on those sets of heroes with the goal of defeating campaign stuff. We're going to talk about events that you should skip and why, based on the heroes that you're using. We'll talk about stuff like that. And by the way, if I didn't mention it earlier, we're going to start on the newest web server, and we're probably going to start Thursday. We're probably going to start Thursday night. I thought about waiting until November 1st, but there's just no sense in it. We can start Thursday night. So Thursday night's live stream, we'll talk about whatever news is popping up that day. If it's a big, if it's a big guild war or guild raid, Ascension, whatever release, then we'll cross that path when we get to it. But we'll potentially be starting a brand new account and talking about that event on Thursday. If anybody wants to join me, anybody wants to start a brand new account, I would advise against it. I would advise against starting another account. But if you really feel like you want to, I absolutely do not plan to run a guild. I'm not going to run a guild. I might join a guild. I guess I need to join a guild so I can get silver trophies, huh? I guess I have to. I guess I have to join a guild so I can get silver trophies. But yeah, we'll start the account brand new on Thursday. Oh, shoot. I timed that wrong. Might be able to drop the Sigurd before he puts a shield up, though. Yay, I did. All right. Nova's going to kill himself. Bonk. If you start on a new server, you'll get soul stones for the hero of the month from the starter quests that reward from. Okay. That man bun needs googly eyes. Don't you need to join a guild to get that? Yeah. The friendship. Oh yeah, because I can't do Facebook friends. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a guild and join a guild. Guess I'm gonna have to join a guild. Speaking of the power of the bard. Hey Charlie, on the newest one, right? I'll join you. I was planning on doing an account with less use heroes. I would love to build an account with Artemis. I saw that that Artemis ability, the dancing arrow one, and I was like, man, we did a couple of the team fights last week with or the week before maybe with Artemis, and it was like I think I opened some eyes that oh, that's fine. I think I opened some people's eyes to Artemis Whenever we did the team fighting last week, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to build up Artemis, maybe even Darkstar. I wish Darkstar would be effective in this situation because I'd really like to level her up. But I've also thought about just doing it on an existing account. Like what if I, instead of starting a brand new account, which I think would be fun, but also just an incredible nightmare, if I was picking out 5 heroes that I haven't leveled up. Like, let's say if I was going to build like Luther Dorian, Ching Mao, Artemis, Maya, right? Like these guys, they're only around 30k power level. Like I could probably do something like that. But since I'm already considering doing the Martha Faceless strategy, my Faceless is too powerful on all of my existing accounts. So I can't do that. Can't do that. Collect. Oh man, I'm actually exhausted. We were staying at the Hard Rock Casino and Resort in Tampa Bay, Florida. And the room that we stayed in last night was closer to the parking garage than the room that we stayed at the previous nights. Because we left for a couple of nights to go stay with the family and then came back. A car alarm went off. Like we got back to the hotel and we were watching the Pittsburgh Steelers American football game. And we ordered food and we were like, oh gosh, we gotta get up at 3 or 3:15 or whatever it was. Like we should go to bed. And so we went to bed, and then like a half an hour into us going to sleep, somebody's car alarm went off in the parking garage of the casino. It was a nightmare. Kids woke up. Miss Charlie woke up. And now I'm tired. You did an Artemis video a while ago saying she's good for free-to-play game. Oh yeah. She definitely is. Even better now. In fact, I would say that this free-to-play situation, first of all, they're aside from Cleaver and Jet, every hero is available for free-to-play. So choosing heroes based on, free-to-play availability, whatever, on browser doesn't really work because you can get any hero you want at any time on browser, with the exception of Cleave Daddy and Jet, of course. But doing something like Ching Mao, Nebula, Artemis, Thea. Ching Mao, Nebula, Artemis, Thea. With like, choose your tank. Aurora, Astaroth, Galahad. If you get Cleaver, more power to you. But I think that'd be a strong team. In fact, what if we did this? Can't do it now. The Jeffrey Parr experiment continues. Let me think about something. I have a small idea I'm coming up with. I have a small idea. Ooh, nice. Nice. I finished this item. No, I didn't. There we go. Creates. Nightmare. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bow before Galahad and be blessed with Cleaver. Jimmy Thomas, see you later. Hey, when that happens, yeah. Oh yeah, Finkelzo Ascension is going to increase the hero's power level for sure. But I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm planning on using that to my advantage because I was thinking that the strategy of using those particular heroes is a good one. Like the Lilith tank option, the Martha Faceless, the Zhu. Is there a better option with some of these upgraded skills? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Ching Mao, like Zhu is used because he's difficult to kill and you don't need to invest a ton into him. That's why Zhu is used so much. But he also does incredible damage to bosses. You know, single target, pure damage. I don't know. Basil D hitting 2-year mark today. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Hey, team, we're up 87. Oh, man, nice. We got 52 cents in Super Chat, 86 likes, 87 likes, I guess. Throw some heals out there. Gained 2 new YouTube guild members today. It's good to be back, guys. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm going to record a dev diary later this afternoon. Those of you YouTube guild members get a chance to see the dev diary, get to comment on those videos. No. I almost don't know what to do with myself when Denny doesn't put me up against Yasmin. Like, what do I do? What do I do with my hands? Let's go with Jorgen. For example, Xe'Sha is supposed to have a story that is not completed yet on Facebook and web. Now we know that she'll eventually join the hero side. Spoilers. Abdurum, yeah. Good points. Good points. I had not thought of that, Abdurum. Dang, I hadn't thought about that. You pull my man bun vanishes. Whenever I saw that she was the hero, the first thing that I thought was like, oh, cool. So, you know, they're reusing the assets, which is fine. You know, I don't mind different games reusing assets. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. But then I thought, oh yeah, she might come to Hero Wars Facebook and Web soon. But it hadn't occurred to me. It hadn't occurred to me that, yeah, that just ruined the story for us, didn't it? Should be the first hero. So Finkelzo, I think the resources that it takes to create a hero is too much. That it would be a waste for them to not reuse the assets, to not reuse the art, unless they're just reusing the assets on mobile because they already built it for the pet events on Facebook and web. I don't know. How will that work? We know she is Marissa on Facebook web, so how will that work? Topaz Blue, I bet that they just don't do much story with it. I wish that they would do more story. I've complained about story quite a bit. What's up, Ken? Daniel said on a live stream that there will be continuous to the story of Xe'Sha. We can guess that will happen. He said that, but I think we've had 2 pet events since then. I'll believe it when I see it. A continuation to the story. Right. Guys, live stream every day, Monday through Friday. Live schedules on screen now. 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC. I expect as lively a chat tomorrow as we had today. Like I said, I have too many videos. I recorded a bunch of videos before I left for this trip, and I edited them up a bunch, and then we had all of this information dropping on us with about City Guild, City Guilds, the guild raids, Ascension, the new skills, as well as the videos that one YouTuber put out. Then we had the Xe'Sha drop this morning from Load Runner. It's been a busy news weekend for Hero Wars. So we'll continue the discussion on all of this tomorrow. If you guys have any comments about anything, maybe you're watching the replay and you're thinking about something that I haven't thought about, leave it in the comment section, or hit me up on Discord. You guys know I'll be living on that Discord. If I don't respond to you on Discord, I need you to ping me. I'm not in every channel at once, right? So if you guys want to talk to me, I apologize, but you're gonna need to ping me. Somebody actually got mad the other day that I did an at everyone Like, made a joke about, great notification management. It's like, yeah. I do what I want. Guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.